Hi gamers! Welcome to the stream. I told you guys I would be back and I didn't lie. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Big news, guys. Car is in my possession. Massive news. I have the car that I purchased. It's crazy how you think that would happen when you purchase a car, but I got it. It's here. It's here as of 15 minutes ago. Isn't that crazy, chat? As of 15 minutes ago. She's here. She's mine. Bri, hi, welcome. Ipper with the 74 months, like a mad lad. Coming in here with a 74 bomb. Thank you so much for the 74 months, gamer. So kind. So appreciate it. A new car. Well, it's a new to me car. It's a new to me car, and that's all that matters. What matters as well, chat, is it is not a Ford Escape. Let's go. So the crazy thing about it is, chat, so basically when I got this car, I went to do my down payment, right, for said car. And I was like, well, I don't have a check, so what are my options? And they said, well, I recommend doing a check. And so I was like, okay, I don't have one, but my mom has one. I'll just transfer the money to her and, you know, we'll just do it that way. Come to find out, there's not a realistic good way to transfer someone like thousands of dollars. Because Zelle capped me, and we didn't really have a good way to go about it. So basically, she pulled out of her savings. I went to the bank today to pull out cash so I could give her cash, so then that way she could put that back in her account. Understand? Basically, TLDR chat, I was at the bank today, and I was explaining the situation to them, because I was like, do I give her cash? Like, what do you recommend I give her in order to, like, fix this issue, right? And they were like, yeah, give her cash. And I was like, okay. And they're like, what kind of car did you have? I love my Ford Escape car. I am praying for your services. I don't know what year you have, but for what this tells you, Yuna, my car engine exploded without me even putting 5,000 miles on it. I only got that car because Vandy's mom recommended it to me because she had the exact same year I did. Her engine blew 48 hours after my engine blew. My mom's car has had issues since the minute she drove it off the lot, to the point where the dealership couldn't even fix the issues that she was having with her Ford Escape. And then when I was at the bank today and they were asking me what car I had and all that kind of stuff, the bank person said, that's so crazy. My wife is looking for a new car because she has a Ford Taurus and her engine just blew. And I said, that's so crazy. What happened to me was coolant got in my engine and it got on the spark plugs and it caused a whole bunch of issues. And he said, that's what happened to my wife. So I don't know what's happening with these Fords. But I guess it's a very rampant issue across all of their makes and models, to where poor bank guy's wife was dealing with it. I've been dealing with it. My mom's been dealing with it. My desk is too high. Please let me lower it for just a second. Where's the cord? Chat, we have a new development. The cord to lower my desk is gone. No, but like, actually, where did it go? How do I miss a whole cord? Because it's not this guy. It's this guy. Hey, chat, I found it. Breaking development. It's no longer gone. Yippee. Chat, desk is lowered. Look at that. It's only by like 3 inches. But you know what Ford stands for? Fixed or repaired daily. Honestly, real. Every single person at the dealership said, and I quote, I would not put my worst enemy in a Ford Escape. And I said, well, right. So we all probably left our Ford Escapes. So that's what we're at. That's where we are at. I had something else I was gonna say. I don't know what it was. The good news for you guys is, chat, that my life should go back to normal. My life should go back to normal after tomorrow. Tomorrow is my last day of absolute insanity, as these last few weeks have been. So, I have one last 11-hour shift, and then after that, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming, which is so nice because I have missed our regularly scheduled programming so much, chat. I have missed just being on a schedule and just being able to like go day to day and have a car and just like be able to go to the store. As soon as I also get my new debit card in the mail, chat, because of the fact that my credit card information got stolen and people bought male enhancement pills with my credit card, we'll be great. We'll be so smooth sailing, chat. It's not even funny. It's crazy. You're getting a new car next year before your 26th birthday, but I love my red Ford Escape. Listen, I am just hoping that the year of Ford Escape you had is better than what everyone else is going through. Because I have never in my life had at least 4 different people all have their engines blow that were all Fords. Like, that's a very staggering number. You know what I'm saying? But the hash browns were fantastic, by the way. It was so good. I'm so excited for more. Thank you guys again for all the support the last stream. We are doing a new series. Repo just requires a lot. Chat, I am not playing Repo today. Public service announcement, not Repo. I hate to tell you guys. Repo, not happening today. Repo requires a lot of coordination between a lot of people in order to get everyone around at the same time. It's not happening today. Not to say that it's not gonna happen soon, but for the like 5 people who are all asking if we're doing Repo, we're not doing Repo today. I'm so heartbroken to tell you this. Among Us? No! Hi, Jace. Chat, if you guys aren't following my friend Jace online, you guys should do it. And if you don't, I'm stealing all your left shoes. And you're gonna have to ask why you're less shoeless for the rest of your life. And imagine explaining that one to your peers. No one wants to do it. So therefore, you should follow my friend Jace online. Wow! Crazy how that works. Hi, Jace. How we doing? My mom and I both got new cars. It's, well, new to me at least. New to me at least. But good news is, engine no longer explode. Yippee! Massive. Big massive. I'm actually doing Pokemon tomorrow, so it's a good time to follow. Let's go, chat. More Pokemon content. Let's go. So your crappy rental car's done with? Thank God. Yes. Oh my God, I hated that car. I don't know what it was. It was a Hyundai something. I don't know if it was an Elantra or a Sinatra. It was like a car, not an SUV. But normally they tell you what kind of car it is on the back of the vehicle, and this one didn't have it. So I don't know what it was, but I would not recommend it. I hated it. And even Caden got in the car and he's like, this car sucks. And I was like, it sure does. Either way. Either way. It was so improperly designed. It really was. Caden just like agreed that it was kind of just an enigma of a car, to be honest with you. But what we are in right now, so much more reliable. So great. So fantastic. So, like, this one wasn't even like picky. It was just so improperly designed. Like, the steering wheel was so far forward and so like low, and if you lifted it, then you couldn't see the like how fast you were going, because it blocked the entire dash. Like, the way it was designed made genuinely no sense at all. Caden was in awe of how just like little thought went into it. He's like, I'm so glad I'm not driving this car because I would explode. And I literally was driving from point A to point B with this rental car, and I was like, I hate this car, I hate this car, I hate this car, I hate this car. I had to like sing the song of how much I hated it to not crash out. Or crash! Crash or crash out. So, we have that going for us. But, we're so good, chat. We're so back. But, you guys might be asking what we're doing. Ever since your Ford story, I had to work on like 6 Ford Escapes. I'm telling you, chat, they are bad juju. They're so bad. It's crazy. It's crazy. My mom got into the exact same car I did. Like, same trim and everything. Hers is just 1 year newer than mine. So, it's kind of funny that we both had Ford Escapes and now we both upgraded to this car that I won't say what it is. But literally almost to a T identical. Again. So, very silly. Very silly content, very silly time. We will be doing new series today. Just to vibe. I felt like I deserved like some level of, call it self-care if you want, but I want to be able to feel something again. And therefore, in order to feel something, chat, we're going to play the lovely classic. The lovely classic of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. This is not just any run of XD Gale of Darkness. This is not XG either. I know we did XG during the sleep block. This is a like full randomizer. So it's random movesets, random Shadowmons. I didn't randomize my starter because I wanted to keep an Eevee. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be selfish and I'm not going to apologize. So you guys are going to let me pick Flareon and you guys are going to smile and nod and say, okay, smile. Other than that, the rest is up to your guys' interpretation. It's up to the randomizer. And then you guys can say elbozo as much as you guys want. Okay? This is a little bit of me being selfish, and it's a little bit of chaos for you guys. And I feel like that's a perfect way to just let it balance out. That just, you know what I'm saying, chat? It's the way the cookie crumbles. Will Eevee have a random ability? In theory, as long as this randomizer worked the way it was intended to, yes. This is a new randomizer. Typically, in order to randomize these games, you have to use a Mac. It is like a Mac exclusive shenanigan, if you will. Recently, they came up with a like Windows version that allows you to randomize these games. And so we're trying it out. So I tested it a little bit earlier a couple nights ago and it seemed fine, but we're gonna see how it goes. Sean, welcome to the stream as well. Everyone grab your emotional support Eevee right now. Is that where we're going with this? That's what's happening? This is your empire. We consented to be here. This is not a democracy. Chat, you guys are so based. Let me tell you. Never in my history did I think you guys would allow this to be called my empire. That's so kind of you guys. Really. How do you guys do it? Okay, here we go, chat. What do you guys want to name ourselves this time? By the way, like I know we've been rocking with Londa for a while. Are we still rolling with Londa? What are we feeling? Any preferences? Why is the music so aggressively loud? So aggressively loud. Okay. There we go. So, we have like 7 characters. 𝗏𝗏𝗏. We can't hear it really loud on our end. For me, it was like the waves were the same level as my voice. So, I'm glad it didn't like appear as loud as it showed on my end because like it was showing us at the same audio level. You barely hear it? Is that better? I just didn't want to be like drowned out, you know what I'm saying? But as long as it's good for you guys. That's so crazy you guys couldn't hear it. Wow. Okay. Okay, if you guys still need it louder, then let me know. But, alright, we can roll with 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Because ironically, it fits perfect. So you know what? Here we go. Here we go. For any of you guys, is there anyone in the chat who has not seen this game or played this game? One in the chat if you have not, because I will give you guys a crash course if needed. I know for a majority of you guys, you have been around here enough to at least get the general principle of this game. Okay. So, basically, how this works, because I already have a 1, is this game follows the general principle of Pokemon. Obviously, you catch them, you do the whole shebang. This game is very different. It came out on the GameCube. It's one of the best games ever made. You can just take it to the bank. The main difference between this game and a lot of other games that you have seen is this game does not follow gyms. It does not do the, like, Gen 7 Alola trials kind of a thing. But basically, this one's way more just, like, straight-up RPG-based. So, Keep in mind, Pokemon are going to be random. Abilities will be random, and movesets will be random. So, ironic that he has a Pikachu. I have Shedinja. This doesn't matter, though. We're just, like, cutscene, basically. So, basically, how this works is there are things that are called shadow Pokemon. Imagine Team Rocket shows up and they steal a Pokemon. If you've seen the Pokemon Legend of Celebi movie where they have a dark ball, and then when they catch the Pokemon in the dark ball, they become all evil, and then they become like, rah. Imagine that put into an actual video game. So, 𝗏𝗏𝗏. So, Team Rocket's gonna steal all of these Pokemon. Team Rocket in this game is known as Team Snag'em, or Cypher. Cypher's like the organization, if you will. Their entire goal is to steal all of the powerful Pokemon, like Celebi movie style, and they're gonna turn them evil in a Dark Ball. Those Pokemon, when they're in their evil state, are referred to as Shadow Pokemon. Their goal is to take all of the Shadow Pokemon, the strongest Shadow Pokemon in the world, and take over the country. Typical fashion. Our job as a wee 12-year-old, as it normally happens, are the only capable trainers that are able to take down this giant organization that's current goal is to take over the country. So, you'll get a little bit of lore as the game progresses, but essentially what's going to happen is we will have the tool to basically steal back, like straight up an action replay code where it's catch other trainers' Pokemon. We are going to catch Shadow Pokemon from the trainers who are using them, like straight up action replay code style. And we're going to steal them back. We're going to teach them to be good, and we're going to use their own Pokemon against them to take back the city. Kind of a crazy concept of a game, but it's sick, and we love it. Henry, thank you so much for the 64 months as a Kitsune, by the way. Appreciate you immensely, gamer. That is the $100 member tier on the channel. So beyond grateful. You are the GOAT. You have no idea how much that kind of stuff helps me, especially when I had to buy a new car. So thank you so much for your utmost support. I appreciate you. So we are 𝗏𝗏𝗏. We are here in the professor's lab. So you actually start in the lab. The lab is way bigger than like other Pokemon games. And basically it's a whole group effort. This is basically a giant building. It's got 2 stories. We're living in luxury. Our mom lives here too. The professor lives here. They're dating. They're not saying they're dating, chat, but we all know that they're dating. We have a younger sister who also lives here. Her name is Jovi. We hate her. We hate Jovi here. So, we're gonna go find Jovi here real quick. As we do. Pull a heckin' yoinkers on them Pokemons. That's the one. That's what we do. All right. So, you're going to make me have to look at Jovi, the audacity. I'm telling you, chat, everyone hates Jovi. It's canon. It's canon. We need to check and see what ability Eevee has here. Please hold. Okay. Eevee, a male. It's relaxed. She has a magnet pull. So it's a good thing we're evolving it. Yippee! We have Tackle... Oh, I wonder if it's only opposing Pokemon's moves that are randomized. Or if maybe Eevee didn't randomize because of the fact that I didn't change it. You know what? That's fine. Eevee can live in luxury and not be changed. We know that the random movesets worked because we saw everything else have random movesets, so. Chat, there's something on the desk. We now can email. Wow! If you're reading this email, chat, that means you've obtained the PDA from off of your desk. Try out its many features. By the way, Aiden was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat? Chat, should we go have a chat? One if you agree. 3 dragon scales. I'm just saying. Hi, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. P-Star DA. That's the one. That's the one. The hero. Let's see what he has to say for himself. Hello? Why are you... Chat, he just Keck doubled. A Kecleon is hiding here? Chat, I've never seen that dialogue in my entire life. Has anyone ever had that? I've never seen that dialogue show up in the history of me ever playing this game. That's crazy. Okay. Huh, you startled me. Oh, hi, it's you, 𝗑𝚘𝚘. It's me, Adon. Were you looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but she isn't around anywhere. Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏's manor. Don't worry, it's only across the entire plains, across the river, across the mountain range, and down the valley. Perfect for a 10-year-old to visit all by themselves. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish she'd find me soon. Is this Gale of Darkness? It's just regular, yeah. All I did was throw it in a randomizer. So this isn't like XG or anything like that. That's kind of crazy. Thanks, Gabby. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hi, Maynard. Hello, hello. You've never played the games before? Honestly, when Switch 2 comes out and you guys have access to play these games vanilla, if you guys have never played these games before, they are so worth your time. They are so worth your time. They're so well done. And like, genuinely, I know side games get a lot of love from Pokemon and people wish they would just like keep these series going. I think the Shadow games, just from an execution and just like story standpoint, as well as just like how fun they are to play, like I would be on my hands and knees for them to just continue it. And it's 60 FPS, crazy. We got Brick Break TMs, which I'm not gonna teach Eevee, but for them to just kind of be hanging out there, I'm just saying. I'm wondering if more randomizers and fan games are about to come out by the Shadow Gamers. I know that there are like a few side projects that are going on right now. It's just gonna be interesting to see what ends up happening because of it, you know? Because obviously they're on like the Switch Online portion of it, so I'm curious to see like how that impacts things. But I don't know. I don't know. My biggest question is if they're gonna allow us to transfer Pokemon to home. I doubt it, but to be able to have like a Shadow Lugia in Pokemon Home would be really cool. You know what I'm saying? All right. Intruder alert! 𝗉𝗌 is the name, and 𝗉𝗌 is the #1 assistant to Dr. 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏. 𝗉𝗌 is the only assistant, so 𝗉𝗌 must be the #1 assistant. Here we go, gamers. Big gameplay. Do you guys want the actual game music, by the way? I think we should do the game music. Not that I don't enjoy the playlist, but the music in this game is so good. All right, here we go. Ghastly, sent to the Shadow Realm. If you guys need me to adjust it in any direction too, let me know. I'm trying to like guess to where the volume was before, so. Thank God you have Bite. We do. Truthfully, this battle, you're not technically required to win either, so we should be okay. I think if they ever gave red, blue, yellow, or gold, silver, crystal... I agree. I agree. That would be so cool, Ryan. For sure. After closer observation, it reveals the subject is a child. There go. The subject is not a burglar. 𝗉𝗌 wishes she would have spoke up right away. You're 𝗑𝚘𝚅. 𝗉𝗌 apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. Everyone! Jovi! Big brother, what are you doing here? Jovi gets it. Oh, big brother, you got lost, didn't you? There's no hiding stuff from Jovi because Jovi knows. The big house Dr. 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines that they have at the Pokemon HQ lab. You should come in too, big brother. Oh my God. Avert your eyes. 𝗑𝚘𝚅, are you that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. 𝗉𝗌 finds it hard keeping an eye on her, so she doesn't bother the doctor. Why is doctor capitalized? Oh yes, 𝗑𝚘𝚅. Will you have a look at Dr. 𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏's inventions? You will? Yes. Okay, this way please. Follow 𝗉𝗌. Alright. Alright, chat. Invention time! Everyone, please be perched. Chat, are you perched? You better be perched. Here we go, chat. Let the VCR roll. Hell yeah. Dr. Kamiko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chopin's choice is this. Ta-da! The unhealthy sandals. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chopin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chopin thinks it is superlative. It's incredible, is it not? There's a much more than that, too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this menu. I wonder if Kamiko has a Ford Escape is crazy. Chopin gives you permission to use this VCR anytime you like. Thank heavens. All right. Hi, big brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Huh? Are you home already, big brother? But you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to go home, right? Okay, that's just what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. All right. I like how Minen just like poofs into the void here. Farewell. All right. It's time to dash. Double dash, dare we say. Hi, Prize. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Chat and email, please hold. Dear 𝗏𝗏𝗘, it appears you have traveled far in your search for Jovi. You think? Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help with something. Yippee. All right. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through her awful dialogue. I'm just giving enough dialogue to people who haven't seen the game before at least follow what's happening, but us regulars don't have to sit through everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? Mom! Hi, Mommy, we're back! Oh, Jovi, didn't I tell you not to wander away so far by yourself? That's crazy. I only went over a river, across a mountain range, to the valley, across an entire plain, into a strange man's house that looked like it would be a haunted mansion that surely would be fine, correct? 𝗏𝗏𝗘, thank you for finding Jovi for me. Prize with the 69 months of tier 1, by the way. Thank you so much, gamer. I appreciate you immensely. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you, 𝗏𝗏𝗘. You should go see him right away. Yippee! Chat, by the way, any guesses on first shadow Pokemon that we obtain? Any guesses? Any guessers in chat? All right, well, let's go find Crane upstairs. We have a vote for Growlithe, Trapinch. Oh my god, he's not here. Go back downstairs. That's crazy that we actually have to do these sequence of events for it to work. Normally, it would be 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝚘, Zachary. If this were vanilla, you would be correct. Unless the randomizer broke, in which case it would still be 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Is it gonna make me talk to the old man? Usually all you have to do is go up and back down. Lugia would be crazy. All right. Zangoose. All right. Here we go. All right. Has Aiden said anything to you about the snag machine? No smile. All right, chat. For those of you who haven't played this game before, here's your lore. The snag machine is a special device for, guess what? Snagging Pokemon. The two of us were developing it. Now it's finished. Will you help? Yes, smile. Here we go. It is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle. But we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers. We've heard of shadow Pokemon, haven't you? They're Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. They're to be pitied. Just like me. We've developed the snag machine to take breaks, Wow. To take back such modified shadow Pokemon. Why is this machine needed now? I can explain that later. But for now, I'd like you to test our snag machine. All right. Here we go. It looks not good. It fits you perfectly. It looks super cool too. The one in 𝗏𝗏 looked so much better. This is like a disgrace to humanity, to be honest. All right, also add a new feature to your PDA. It's called the Shadow Monitor. It lets you check data on shadow Pokemon that you have encountered. Why did my mother text me? Do dogs need to be fed? No, I fed them. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. Yippee! Shadow Monitor! Alright, that's it. That's spot on. From here on, it'll be a lot easier to just show you how it works in practice, rather than trying to describe it. Let's go upstairs to the battle sim room. How silly of me. I almost forgot to give you these. Chat. Balls! 𝗂𝗏𝗏, welcome to the stream, gamer. I missed you. Hopefully you're doing well. Pokeballs aren't just used in the OR region, so we import them from another region. Now we're set. Let's go find the director. They said, ah! What's going on? Who are you people? It's terrible. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝚘, strange men came in barging and they took off with the director. Well, Chad, this ain't a job for a 12-year-old. I don't know what is. Not just balls, imported balls. Chad, the tariffs must be going crazy on those numbers. All right. Will you let go of me? Where do you think you're taking me? He said, and I quote, chat, "Fo. I'm taking you to your new lab, Professor. Logan, thank you so much for the 22 months, gamer. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Guys, what's better than a dog on your lap? Watching Lynn stream while having a dog on your mat. Let's go! Also, 𝗂𝗏𝗏 said 2 years. I don't know if I told you. Oh, you're Lunar. You were branded to 𝗂𝗏𝗏. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. That is good to know. I was not told that. That is very good information. All right. There we go. Thank you for letting me know that, because I've been like, I was wondering. Anyways, what is it, Punk? Are you going to try to play hero and stop us? All right, goodbye. Alrighty, chat. Here we go. We have Spy Naps. Chat, Shadow Bagon? Guaranteed catch? A dragon type to start off goes kinda crazy. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the aura reader's responding. That there's a shadow Pokemon. Hurry, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, throw a ball, catch it. All right, here we go. I don't know why he's Southern all of a sudden, but that's just what's happening. I'm also so glad you guys got to see the shadow before that ad hit. Oh, RIP to the Twitch peeps. Bagon! I will say, by the way, because this game scales differently than regular Pokemon 2, late stage evolutions will happen earlier and impossible evos are turned off. By the way, so just so you guys have that information ahead of time. Listen, chat, it's Eevee and a dream. That's all we need. Now, kid, what's that machine on your arm? They're all Southern now. Could it be a snag machine? What the heck is going on? All right, anyways. They're leaving. They're throwing him in the trunk. We're 12 years old. I like how they could literally just like stick a hand out and like just stop us, like cartoon style, from running at them. And it doesn't even matter that we won. They're just like, whoa, very glad you stole our Pokemon. We're just gonna go. Jovi's crying. She's telling her not to cry. They contacted the police, chat. I'm gonna summarize all of this. They're like, hey, you found a shadow Pokemon. That's pretty bad. What are we gonna do without the professor? This is bad. And Mothers, in typical mother fashion, says, with to dramatic music, Let's do it ourselves. We don't need him. He says, what? A woman? There's no way. She says, shut your mouth. We're doing this ourselves. As one. Things are gonna get busy. I'm in charge. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. All right. Let's go, Mom. Let's do it ourselves. A woman finishing the project in this patriarchy? Crazy. This game was before its time, let me tell you. All right. They're doing data. This basic data should be fine now. Keep going with it. Belegda, you came at the perfect time. We need to go to port. We have machine. Please pick it up, Smile. All right. Chat, it's time to fight the patriarchy and the port. But don't worry, chat. It's not just us. Jovi loves the part shop because it's right next to Emily's house. Jovi wants to help. We get to go with Jovi. I thought you said we need to go to court. Not this time. Fight the patriarchy, a port, and a child. Honestly, let's fight the court too, chat. For legal reasons, this is a joke. But what if we, hypothetically... Got it, Mom. Go to port, fight the baddies, get the part, abandon Jovi. That's crazy how that works. And he says, ah, you two. Why would you go off on your mission while this entire doppelganger standing behind me when I could just give you items that you're never gonna look at? That's crazy. Useless item number 1. Useless item number 2. Wow. Go on your way. This paraphrasing's going kind of crazy, chat. Let's go to port for the court, chat. As we were destined. Wow, big brother! Look at how desaturated it is! Listen, listen! We'll go this way! What if I ran into traffic? Oh, traffic! Why are you running into traffic? Oh, sorry. I'm just a girl. Ah! Girl! I hate girls! I'm a man with testosterone and hairstyles, and I'm low on creatine! Sorry doesn't even begin to cut it. You, a man, speak for her. And it looks to me like you're a trainer. You look like you'll be a million times more fun to, you know, just shadow Pokemon raw. That's quite enough of that. Fear me, I'm the elderly. Shut it, Grandpa. You want me to attack you too? Perhaps I'll beat you. Huh? You're fighting the elderly? You're going to think you can beat me, the creatine man who just came back from gym? Bayleaf! Oh my god! Chad, I think he wins! What a thrilling battle. You've done it now. Now I'm low on creatine and I'm sad. Shall I follow him? No, no. Leave him be. He already has no bitches. All right, farewell. Thank you, old man. You're welcome, Smile. Ominous zoom in. Farewell! Look, chat, we can play the video game. That's so crazy. Until... Joey! Emily! Joey! Emily! So that was you who made the creatine man angry. Yes, the elderly people stepped in for us because we're simply 12. Ah, you're the 12-year-old. And I'm Emily. They've been friends since preschool. They're not much older than that now, but who let them out? We don't know. All right, let's leave. Everyone say bye. Toodaloo. See you later. We'll never see you again. Okay, here we go. You clipped it? Thank you. Kind of a crazy clip, to be honest with you. All right, chat. To put it in simple terms, this guy's the Eevee man. He's our guy. This is our goat. We will be evolving Eevee right here, right now. Because this is self-care for me. No! Because this is self-care and I deserve it. Fire pup! Oh my god, it tells me the abilities. Wait. Okay, own tempo, torrent, hustle, drought. Chat, actually, do we go Espeon? I didn't think it was actually going to tell me the abilities. I think this is a lot more useful. Hey, chat, remember when I said Flareon? Espeon's looking really good. Okay. And now? I thought I lost it. It just auto-evolves? Okay. See, Gabby knows. Gabby understands. The Lynn's luck is something we can't really risk when it comes to hustle. Isn't it a stone? We're gonna level it up, and you know what? If it doesn't evolve, chat, maybe it was meant to be. Ah, look! I'm Machine Guy. You want part? Follow me. What a guy. Oh, we never checked Bagon's ability, by the way. Own Temple's not horrible. Not awful. Okay, I'm gonna fight this guy just to try to get our levels up real quick. Real quick, like. Hi, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh, you don't fight me? Usually you do. Do I... Ah, I have to click. No, I have to deny him. Sailor Bust. Would like to engage in combat. That's a big duck. Not Popeye. What did he do to deserve that, chat? Okay. We honestly probably just double in on Golduck, to be honest. Gels! Pokemon Coliseum on Switch 2, hopefully. Well, this is XD, but Colo I'm very excited for, too. This man, however, has had his creatine. Exactly. See, he's not running low like the other guy. You could tell. He was moody. He was moody without his creatine. I missed tackle. Chat, this is why we don't do hustle. Because if I'm already missing tackle, do you think I'm doing anything else? I don't think I can risk those. Cute Charm, however, we at least have a chance, right? It was the most useful thing in that group. All right. He doesn't eat creatine, only spinach. TM45, which is smelling salt. Fascinating. Fascinating. All right, I'm gonna heal real quick because we technically can get 2 more shadows over there. And then we'll just kind of go from there. That's the shop. I want this one. The camera angles they chose in this game are very fascinating. Like, could you imagine if this was first person POV? Oh, it would go so crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Like, if we had a free camera instead of this weird top-down perspective, could go kind of crazy. Henry with the 5 gifties. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. James and Elena, Creeping Cradilly, Rob, Percy. What are these goats? Thank you so much, Henry, for the 5 gifties. In the name of XD Gale of Darkness, a hero I should have saved. Casual guy. Cheater! Wait. Oh, thank God. Chat, my fear was palpable. Palpable, I say. Okay. Thank you so much, Henry. Oh, she's just like me for real. Diva up. Thank you so much again, Henry. I'm sorry my fear took away from that for a second. But you are wonderful and I appreciate you and your kindness in the name of gaming. Thank you, thank you. This is a bulky guy. The Eevee animation? Oh, wait. Okay, so hold on. I can't land tackle, but you can crit tackle. Sure. Oh my God, Diva up. Those who get it, get it. All right. The only downside is, with Masquerain on the team, it appears it does not have a single damaging move. So we're gonna need to get this guy to be not Shadow as fast as possible. All right. Oh, okay, just kidding. We're back. We're so back. The AI is just stupid. Chat, I don't want to brag, but we're like halfway there right now. And then we can start throwing balls. We only have like 5, so I just have to be like super sparing with them because there's not a way for us to get more at this very moment in time. Which is, you guessed it, awful. Okay. So, I'm gonna throw a ball. And I'll weaken you with this. Because it does like 5 damage-ish? 5, 10? 1, 2, 3. We're gaming. Masquerain's an interesting one. Like, Masquerain is such a niche Pokemon that you, like, kind of forget as a Pokemon until you see Masquerain and you're like, oh, yeah, you exist. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I wish to perceive. Masquerain is a lady. Oh, she can't get poisoned. Fascinating. Fascinating. Time to heal again. Yeah, I'll save in the Pokemon Center. Do we have now tea? That's a text my brother just messaged me. Do we have now tea? What a fascinating message. Okay. Alrighty. Save. Alright, we have one more shadow Pokemon we can grab though, so. I would think that you do. Yes, okay. He was asking if we had more tea. Like tea as in like more tea at home. Yes, we have more. Okay, there we go. Man lost his voice, so he's like needing tea to have like any semblance of a voice left. Mine's on its way out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't anticipate having much of a voice by the time my shift is done tomorrow. 2 11-hour shifts in 72 hours with like minimal to no break in the voice. It'll do it. I heard teeth for the record. Oh, good God. I know you like tea. I'm a big fan of matcha. Like, matcha's probably my favorite tea. Chat, we have a luxury ball. Let's not get too crazy. All right, these are random. So there's like a high chance for these to be like potentially good items. All right. We now have an energy root. I'm not going to heal in battle, so it really doesn't make that big of a difference. I saved in the Pokemon Center, but I can save again. Cheese! Cheese for later. First, I'm a big fan of Advanced GG. Let me tell you, chat, so am I. I believe they're doing an Easter thing right now. I have not been home because I was at the dealership with my mom all afternoon, but I believe they're doing an Advanced GG, like, Easter celebration thing. Let's find out, actually. Let me give you guys correct information, since I have not been able to see anything. Yeah, it's buy one, get one free on select flavors. So if you use like the link in the description for like streams and stuff like that, if you do like !ADV, I believe it is, you guys can use my link. And if you use my link, it's the same as you guys using my code because you can't use code LENS on top of it. But it looks like it's buy one, get one free, chat. Goes kind of crazy. BOGO! We love ourselves a good BOGO, chat. I low-key need to get more. I had like blue raspberry left and I'm running low on blue ras, so I kind of need to get more. All right. I kind of want to try the chocolate marshmallow one. I want to be brave and I want to get it. You there! A man. Battle! Here we go. I did get a shaker. It's still up, by the way. I don't have it on me because it's in the dishwasher right now. But it's really cool. It's like Foxeon design. Chat! Pony! Pony! Diva up! Yeah, Vandy's been using it. He's so kind. He showed everyone. What a hero. What a hero. I love the way my cup came out so much. Like, and the fact that it's... My man has soft-boiled. The fact that it's so, like, industrial grade, too. Like, it's gonna last me literally forever. Also, Fake Out on Bagon is a crazy randomized move to get, and I'm very stoked for it. No switching out. Illegal. You can buy from GG, like Advanced GG. Yeah, if you do the link in the the link in chat, I believe it's !ADV, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. If you use that link in chat, you can purchase Advanced GG, and then it gives me like the credit for you. Like, it's basically the same as you using my code without using my code. Oh, for the shaker. It's through Advanced GG. That's where you would buy it. Yes. I don't know if my code works on it or not. You can try it. I've heard like mixed things about whether it works or not, but you can definitely try. But it's up on the Advanced GG website. You just might have to scroll for a bit to find it. Otherwise, you could probably search for it too. I have fruit. I'm assuming that's punch. The 7TV is going crazy in your message. I'm assuming that's fruit punch Powerade in your cup. Let's go. Yummy. I got you, Matthew. I got you. Boneless wings every Thursday from Buffalo Wild Wings. If I had one closer, it would be game over. I don't know why Buffalo Wild Wings has the audacity to charge as much as they do for their wings, though. Kind of criminal. Kind of disrespectful. In comparison to, like, Wingstop and everywhere else, I don't know where they got the audacity and the gall to charge as much as they do. They're very brave about it, though. Let me tell you. All right. Wait, you got pre-sale for the 𝗖𝗡𝗏 concert? I was in queue. I was next. I got through. I clicked add ticket. Each ticket was $90, and then Ticketmaster said there's an issue. Reload. Oh, no. If you tell me you didn't get tickets because you had to reload, I might have to crash out. No. I hate Ticketmaster. They're so... If I had a nickel, chat, let me tell you, I would have a whole lot of nickels. Chat, we got the machine part he asked for. That's so crazy. So crazy how that works. Oh! Instead of $90 ticket, they're on resale for $400. That's so kind. How kind and thoughtful. Honestly, I think there should be a rule where, like, there's, like, some kind of code that's attached to your ticket that tells you, like, how much you paid for your ticket. So then that way, if you go to try to resell it, it caps you at being able to sell it for, like, a certain amount of money. So, like, for example, if that ticket was worth $90, the max they could resell it for is, like, $120. I think that is a fair solution to the deal. Yeah, 3 more useless items, chat. Yippee! I need to heal still. Okay. My brother needs me to make him another medicine ball tea, chat. I usually only buy energy from Advance, but does anyone have any recommendation for the hydration? I have heard it's one of the mango flavors. Hold on. Oh, honestly, the Skittles flavor goes crazy. They can't legally call it Skittles. What do they call it? What is their name for it? Rainbow candy. It literally tastes identical to Skittles. It goes crazy. It goes crazy. Vandy will recommend the lemonade all day, every day. I've been told mango dragon fruit is like super good. I haven't tried it personally. And then blue raspberry lemonade is new and I really want it. Like from Starbucks medicine ball. It's like a knockoff of their recipe. I just use it for like my throat. So I buy the tea bags and stuff at like Target and then I make it from home. That's what I do. Because it's the best way I can like have tea without it like tasting too, like, tea-y, if that, like, makes sense. But we buy all the stuff to make it in the summer when nobody's, like, sick and needing hot tea, so then that way you have a stockpile, and then as soon as it hits, like, wintertime, when everyone's, like, yucky and, like, everyone's trying to buy it so they can make it from home, and they're like, oh, no, it's sold out everywhere. That's so bad. You know what I'm saying? We're like, listen, we've had our stockpiles since August. Yeah, like, too herbal. I don't know. Close to, I guess. I've just never been, like, a big tea drinker. Aside from matcha. Matcha's the exception. Matcha I will have all day, every day, any day. Big matcha fan. All right. In case you missed a chapter in the story, because I didn't read it out loud, she said, hey, there's a grandpa who lives in this really secluded village who knows how to make shadow Pokemon good again. You should talk to him and see if you can make your Pokemons friends. Because, chat, friendship is magic, and that's what this game is all about. Doesn't it just seem like a wonderful retirement neighborhood, chat? One dive ball. With it being by the water, that's kind of ironic. Alrighty. Is it Colo that there's items in here, or is it XD? I'm doing my item scavenger hunt first. It is XD! Okay, HP up. Instead of... Oh my god. Chat, we're about to go crazy. We're about to go crazy! Okay. Yo, listen, they start giving me Master Balls and it's GG. It is GG. I don't know who just used my code, but I got an email for it. Thank you. Thank you for purchasing and doing all of the things. A hero. The antidote. Okay, and then I don't think there's an item over here. I think that... Oh, there is. I saw M followed by a very short word that followed, and I actually thought I manifested a Master Ball. Okay. 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 Like, character-wise, spacing-wise, that was it, chat. That was a Master Ball in my brain. Okay. Okay. Oh, what a darling trainer. I'm Bella. Are the move tutor removes random? I chose not to do it. Apparently, if you randomize, like, TM compatibility, it actually breaks the randomizer. So I didn't do it for that reason, because I wasn't sure if, like, doing that was gonna mess with the randomizer either. So, I just figured I would be safe. Alrighty. Grandpa came in and said, "Ah, yes, trainer. I've been waiting for you. I've had nothing to do in my wee retirement ages. Battle all my friends here, and as soon as the gauge that's on your Pokemon's HP thing like this, see the purple chat? Purple needs to go away. Purple goes away by being in battles. As soon as they're no longer purple in the gauge, we make them friendly again. And then no more purple. We're purple phobic, chat." Also, what is Rabidash's ability? Okay. I will take Hyper Cutter. I will gladly take Hyper Cutter. Eevee still isn't evolved. I am gaining no EXP. I don't know why I'm gaining no EXP, but I am getting nothing. Okay. Can I get my Espeon to evolve here? Please! Alright, here we go. Figure out the Hitmontop. These guys are so bulky, and that's gonna be the issue with this, but surely we've got this. We've never not had this. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Espeon's looking pretty nice right about now. That's what I'm saying. I would like one. I should just doubled in. Frick. Oh. All right. All right. I am under. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. We're just gonna run it back. We're running it back. There's someone in my apartment complex with a piano. They're playing Memory from Cats right now. The fact that you're able to clock that, like through a couple floors, is very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. You're like, is that Memory from Cats? You know what I'm saying? Very impressive. Most people don't know the Cats soundtrack off the top of the head. Chat? Espeon incoming? Inbound? As opposed to Hoopa unbound? Okay, we're gonna bite and then we're gonna call. Just because of the meme? I don't think I've seen it, to be honest with you. I did not see a lot of Cats memes. All I know is everyone was just like, don't watch the movie. And I said, it didn't really seem like my kind of movie anyways. All right. That's about as far as I got. Surely this kills. It sure does. Oh, it predates the cat movie. Oh, that's awful. Okay. Well, then never mind. I have no idea. Not even a clue, an inkling, nothing. Chat! I did not click random evos. Chat, if I was having a bad day and I was expecting that thing to evolve into a Flareon and it transformed into 𝗠𝗔𝗔𝗘𝗏, that might be my last straw. There's a specific part of the randomizer that asks if you want to randomize evolutions. I said no! Alright, chat. 𝗠𝗔𝗔𝗘! Trace isn't bad. Trace isn't bad. Gonna have copium. We have no good moves for this. Oh my God. I'm gonna crash out from the chandelier. From the chandelier. Anyways. Battle me. Chat, I hate it here. It's good to have Rapidash. I mean, thankfully I picked Espeon, so I wasn't really expecting a Flareon to come out of that. But if I was like having a worse day than what I was, and I was like, listen, I need Flareon to help me get through this, and 𝗠𝗔𝗘𝗏 showed up, you guys might have actually, you would have watched me cry. Is Bagon evolving into something else? At this point, I don't know, chat. We're gonna find out together. Because the thing is, too, is I said don't randomize the starter at all. So we're going to see how this impacts things. You actually landed double protect? You're crazy. Good news is at least Rapidash can't evolve. Oh, you have EQ. That's so neat and thoughtful. What a thoughtful guy. Alright. Thank God Shadow's super effective against everything. That's not Shadow. Goodbye. Alright. Farewell. Toodaloo. Fairy's not in the game. Get out of here. I have my dinosaur chicken nugget looking ass Pokemon, and he needs friendship or he will die. It's basically the premise of the game if you really think about it. Alright. Well, at the very least, chat, let's not forget, we have Masquerain as a phenomenal backup option. When the world needed her most, Masquerain was there, chat. Okay. Here we go. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Firo. Okay. Leech Seed! Perfect. I've been waiting for that one. Leech Seed Rapidash strat, chat. Coming soon. See it in your next VGC strategies. They can't prepare for what they don't see coming. Gorp? Gorp, Mickey? Alright. Cue last surprise from Persona 5. Literally. Like, how are we here? Why are we here? We'll never know. Oh! And for my last trick, we live on 1. Technically, I lived on 1 3 times if you think about it, between 1 and 11. The prophecy, it's at work. Gorps! He used self-destruct. Alright. I think we heal. Immediately. Rapidly. If you would have told me Bonsai would have clicked self-destruct, chat, I don't think I would have believed you. But we're here. And that's what matters. Alright. I will say, though, for anyone who is here for the hash brown stream, I think I'm making hash browns again tonight. I think it's a big hash brown moment. I've learned that oil makes a big difference in the quality of your hash browns. Especially if you like them on the... Is that shiny Smeargle? Or did they change it? Chat? Did I just get shiny flexed on? With a Smeargle? Am I about to get smeared, chat? In shiny fashion? No, 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 no! Bad Smeargle! I did not give you permission to smear. Do not come to my city. Do not come to my town. Like, that's what I'm saying. It looks like the shiny. Usually there's a shiny animation, though. And this one doesn't have one. So I'm wondering if it's like a difference between, like, Stadium. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these sprites they take from Stadium. So... I don't know. As you should, make those hash browns. Thank you! I will. I'm looking forward to it tonight. Very much so. My mental health hash browns before I go in for my 11-hour shift chat. A new car in hand. I also don't even have to show up in dress code tomorrow. It's a new day. My skin is clear. Fresh shower. If I'm lucky, a 5-minute break. They're not ready for me. You're gonna get a bunch of clips. Honestly, that's so perfect though, because I desperately need them because I haven't been able to stream in a long time. And that means that my editor has had nothing to work with. Well, I mean, like, they've had stuff to work with, but, like, no new stuff. The last stuff I gave them was stuff from Sleep Block. If that tells you anything. Yo, own tempo's kind of coming in clutch, chat. We have evaded confusion like 3 times because of it. All right, we're gonna shadow blitz you, and then we're gonna call you. Yeah, no, Gabby, you are all good. I will never say no to having clips. Ever. Quags are using Ember and getting a crit, chat. You can now say you've seen it all. Cut the tapes. We've seen all we need to see. What is editing? I'm so behind on editing. Listen, that's why I pay an editor. I was like, I ain't got time for this. Not even a little. Okay. Yippee. Okay. A 1986 Camry. That's surely it. A good old 1986. You should see the loan I got on it. Let me tell you. From 1994. We're going crazy. No more Camry, I mean? Oh, no. I lost the Camry a while ago. Camry got crushed by an HOA gate as I was trying to go through it. So it got totaled. And then I got in a Ford Escape. And then the Ford Escape engine blew up with me having less than 5,000 miles on it. So now we have a new car! Fun old man Kron. With a 𝗔𝗓𝚔 chat. He loves the letter S. Yippee! How did I miss that? I miss so much my 3 kids. Yeah, no, that's so fair. Yeah, I did a whole story time. Like the last stream. Like the VOD's still up on YouTube and stuff like that if you want to watch it. But it's a whole story time of like my last 3 weeks. 2-3 weeks I've had. It's been awful. It's been just like such a roller coaster. Tay! Hi, Smile. I hope life is treating you well, gamer. I miss you. This man, every single Pokemon he has is the letter S, chat. It's S tier. It's been awful. Mine has been too. That's so crazy. We're so back, though. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If this tells you anything, Tay, about how my life has been, I would say my life is back to normal because my engine's no longer exploding and I have a reliable car again, but I can't even pay for a lot of things right now because I'm waiting on a new debit card to come in the mail because my credit card information apparently got stolen online and I had mail enhancement pills show up to my house and I had to make a poor call to the bank to say, hi, Smile, mail enhancement gummies showed up at my house and I didn't pay for them and now there's hundreds of dollars missing from my account. And I would like to report fraud for people ordering male enhancement pills without my consent. So I have no card right now because someone decided to be horny on the main. If it's any indication, I had my emergency text my therapist to move my session up. I'm sorry, gamer. I'm so sorry. But you're going on Prozac, which is massive. I hope it's helpful to you and at least, like, take some edge off. You absolutely deserve it. Just like a break. A break from reality. My wife told me to go to Atlanta Regionals. I wish I've known you. Yeah, I live in Atlanta. Yeah. That's my stomping grounds. It's just the life I live. They were not horny on the main. That was the whole issue. They decided to steal. I guess that's a point. Yeah. I guess that's a good point. Aw, they're bonding over Prozac. Let's go, mods! There's nothing quite like it, am I right? I've never been on it. I have been on Lamictal, Xanax, Zoloft, and something else. But it made me feel like my brain was on a hamster wheel, so I stopped, and I never cared to learn the name of that drug. So, I've been on a lot. I'm on Zoloft. Prayers to you. I hate that guy. But as long as it works for you, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Mine made me so violently ill I had to go to the emergency room because I was throwing up nothing but air. So, whatever works for you, gamer. Bag on! Protect! Sleep talk! And... level 13. What a hero. Chat, what are we naming this esteemed individual? Who's got a nickname for our guy who has one attacking move? And this one attacking move is Fake Out. And you've guessed it, chat. It can only be used once. Unless I run it like an Incineroar where I just keep switching out. I would say Prozac is a joke, but Gummy, Sam, Moon, Bacon. All right, we're letting them out. Bacon! That's what the mouse chose, and therefore, the mouse knows all. Can you teach a brick break? See, I can, but like, I don't know if that's worth it yet, because I don't know what it's gonna evolve into. And like at this point, I feel like the rest of the team's more useful than it anyways. So I'm kind of just waiting to see, because we're gonna get a ton of encounters. And if TMs aren't infinite use, I might want to save them. All right. Oh, sorry. Readjusting. We're so back. Okay. Bum, ba, da, bum. Also, really good in VGC. I've been trying to find tournaments, but that's understandable, Mason. That is understandable. Just save. I don't think they're infinite. You would have to code them differently in this game. And because this isn't like a ROM hack, they didn't go in and like change the code. I mean, I can see. I just want to see if this is even like usable first. I just don't think this is worth it anyways, but it's at least good to know if these are multi-use or not. Ludicolo can use it though. Get rid of sleep talk. I thought that broke the game for a second. Yep, they're single use. Okay. 1 second, chat. We must reload the game. There we go. Well, now we know. I assumed it was going to be that way, but we are now confirmed. No. This is just a randomizer. This is not XG. It is XD. And because it's XD, that means it's base game. I just randomized it. That's all. TM2. Which is payday. What random TMs we're getting? Okay. Good news is we can potentially get the rest of our shadows purified through this, so we'll see what we can do. Confirmed, just like the pre-order date. Also confirmed, like the fact that they said that the Nintendo Switch 2 price is going to stay the same, which is massive, chat. Big gaming news for big gamers everywhere. It's true. It is. I'm very excited, though. Very, very excited. Unfortunately, the money that I was going to put towards the Switch 2 went towards my down payment of my car. But listen, I got... Oh, I can say this now. I had to, like, stop. Chat, I got the promotion at work. It was officially announced yesterday, so now I can say it. I had to stop and make sure I could actually say that. But I did! So, I get to hope that tips plus the promotion that I got will hopefully counteract and I can afford Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo again. Now that I can drive myself to work without an exploding engine! Let's go! Super massive. This calls for celebratory hash browns. Exactly! You get it. The girls that get it, get it. New series, new car. We're balling. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm very excited. It felt very good to just like drive my new car home and be like, ah, my car. You know what I'm saying? And my mom got a new car tonight too, chat. The Ford Escapes are gone. This is no longer a Ford Escape household. We're living in luxury, or as close to luxury as we can get given the circumstances. You've escaped the escape. Cue that Sweet Escape song by that one singer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one, chat. Ew, don't have poison point. That's cheating. Living, laughing, loving Londa. Put it on a t-shirt, chat. Put it on a t-shirt, or at the very least, put it on a not a Home Depot, sorry. A Hobby Lobby, like, fuck-ass font print that people hang in their kitchens. Or their living rooms, where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Right above the couch. I will accept either one of those two options. My wrist hurt today. That's for tomorrow. Listen. Self-care for the wrists, and then we move on to greatness. Hey, Lynn's playing that game that jump-started your career. That's so crazy. I'm glad that that's what I'm known for. The amount of people who have come in saying that, like, it brings me joy. Like, that's what I'm known for now. Stretch the wrists, we shall. My wrists have been stretched. There you go. You're the XD girl. It's an honor, chat. It is an honor to be known for that. Oh, we have the red light parish of death. I think if I go in this battle, I get fully healed, though, so we should be fine. And, chat, speaking of stretching your wrists, just redeemed the one self-care check-in of the entire stream. So, with that being said, gamers, this is your time to self-reflect and look in on yourself and say, when have I stretched my wrists last? I should probably stretch my wrists. Have you filled your water cup since the last time you drank it, chat? You should go refill your water cup. It did not heal me. That's pretty bad. I can ball with the weather now. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, chat, do self-care. It's really important. Good day. That was really good. That's like the best one I've done, chat. Usually I'm so more well-spoken than that, but you know what? It fit the vibes. It fit the vibes. You have high jump kick. No shot you miss, right? Well, you did it on the wrong one, so thanks for that. Or I guess is it the right one in that situation? Who knows? Raven, thank you for the 31 months, gamer. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I have, like, no good moves on any of these Pokemon. What an awful time. Back from vacation, it was not long enough. Well, I hope you had a wonderful time on vacation. Hopefully it was relaxing, a nice little escape from reality, dare I even say. I need to remember to put my fake nails on tonight because I got press-ons and I wish to use them, and I don't know what made me think of that, but that's here now. G-Lion, thank you so much for that 2 months, gamer. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you immensely. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Ba, ba, da, ba. It's okay, Gabby. I'm not running it as a Nuzlocke. I figured with the fact that it's randomized moves, this game's already hard enough. Ow, I just bit my tongue. Oh. How did I do that? Ow. How did I do that? I bit like the back of my tongue. Like the very side back part of my tongue. I've never done that before. That was so weird. Anyways, hi chat. We went to the beach Thursday, Friday, and the Cherry Blossom Festival. That's so magical. I love that. Are you happy about a new car? Or are you down to buy your old one? I'm glad that I am out of a car that every single car salesman I've spoke to said that they wouldn't put their worst enemy in. I am also glad that I didn't have to pay $10,000 for a new engine. That's a big one. That's a big one. That sounds super fun though, Raven. I'm very glad you were able to just like vibe, relax, self-care, enjoy, repeat. At least until you had to leave. That's super fun though. You tripped over a partition and fell on your face and hurt yourself. Well, hopefully your face is okay at the very least, because that's what people look at first. I can't give good Yelp reviews because it has my information attached, and if people know my email, they can find my Yelp accounts, etc., etc., etc. But I filled out the email that said, hey, how did we do? And I gave them a stellar review there because those are private. What kind of car did you have and what car did you change into? I can't say what I went into just because I don't want people to know what car I'm driving. But I had a 2014 Ford Escape that I would not recommend to anyone. Avoid them at all costs. But I will say I went from that to a very reliable, trustworthy car that I am like 99.99999% positive that it won't have any issues because it is the kind of car known for having no issues. So that is the most information I will give. So I've heard so many horrible things about Ford vehicles. I'd never want to have one. Well, the thing is like my brother has a Ford, has never had a single issue with it. Granted, his is a truck, but like a few of my family members have had them and like they've been fine. You know what I mean? They just didn't have any issues. So I was like, okay. And my car payment was like $100. It was like super low. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. $100 a month. And I'm in a car that's got Apple CarPlay, heated seats, like the works. It was such a nice car. And then the engine blew up with me having less than 5,000 miles on it. Did I heal before this? I did. Chat. We need to leave and get balls. I can't say what car I got. For safety reasons. Because otherwise people will know what car I have, and I don't want people to be able to know that information. So. Yeah, Corollas are really good cars, for sure. Not a fan of Hondas? That's actually very shocking. I have been told that, like, basically Hondas, Toyotas, like some Volkswagen Jettas, and there's another one someone told me. I can't remember what it was. But there's another one that they're like super reliable cars, like some of the best ones you can get yourself in. But to me, they're pieces of junk. Wow. Dang. Okay. Okay. To each their own. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I know the least about cars. All I can say is word of mouth. All right. Oh! Hey, chat, can I interest you in an 𝗔𝗎𝗎𝚗𝚗 or a 𝗔𝗎𝚔𝚗𝚗𝚑? Press 1 if you would like to speak to the operator. I won't tell you which one is the operator, but you can press 1 to speak to it. Chat, we're cooking. Chat. This is big gaming moment. And, in theory, it can't explode. Oh, we did nothing. Oh. No damage. No car. No bitches. No maidens. And most of all, no damage. 𝗔𝗎𝚘 can't explode unlike your engine. Yeah, that's true. That's right. That is valid. I didn't think about it that way, but you're correct. 𝗟𝗡𝗓? That's Frank's name for this thing is 𝗟𝗡𝗓? Wow. What a guy. Car engine more powerful than 𝗔𝗎𝚘? That's unheard of. And he constantly brings it up. You know what? Respect to him. Like, not many people out here are 𝗔𝗎𝚘 fans, and I respect the fact that he's got it in him. Not many people do, especially to be so, like, on the main about it. You know what I'm saying, chat? So, kudos to him. All right. 𝗔𝗎𝗎𝚗𝚗 gone. Or Ferrothorn, for that matter. Ferrothorn, I think, makes a little more sense. Like, I know he's got the meme of, like, let's go Ferrothorn. But 𝗔𝗎𝚘 is, like, brave. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a fascinating little enigma of a Pokemon, if you will. That was a crit, chat. That was crit damage. Good news is I can technically purify Rapidash after this, and I might be able to do Mask Green, depending on how long this battle takes. As some news, did I tell you I have a new boyfriend? No. We met on Bumble in October. Will be a year already. That's so exciting. Congratulations. I'm glad Bumble did its job, and like you're with someone who makes you happy, and this is not like a Bumble horror story. I love that for you. Congratulations, gamer. That's wonderful and magical and fantastic, and I am happy for you. He's just so girthy and takes damage. I need an adult. I am the adult, and I need more of an adult than what I am. My voice is starting to go out, chat. You can hear it. I kind of sound like Ash now. Hey, Pikachu. Use Thunderbolt. And Pika goes, Pika. Just like that. It is kind of crazy, though. Purify. My sister said he looks like Thor. You know what? So real for that. So real. I hope you and Thor have a long and happy life together. Azzy, welcome to the stream, gamer. Hopefully you're doing well. We're doing pretty solid, though. Got out of my bad car today. We just caught a Registeel. In the spirit of Pikachu, do the yellow one. I will. Let me just purify or Rapidash here real quick. Hey, look, Rapidash. I just want to see how bad of moves I get stuck with. Because we're not off to a good track record, chat. Our moves that we're using are kind of abysmal. Okay. I don't like the front-on, like, perception of Rapidash in this sprite. Rapidash is Hyper Cutter? Sunny Day is not bad. I missed the first move. Oh, Psywave. Okay. It's at least damage. It's not guaranteed to be a certain base power, but it is damage. Hi, Tinkerbocker Slobberknocker. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. We have horse. Chat. Oh, good. The perspective I didn't want to see of it. What are we naming this esteemed individual? Let me know. Let me know what the vibes are. And it can't evolve into a Sunflora. That's a really big point. Really big point. What is all of this? Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. What a long message this is. Wow. Okay. That was one of the longest messages I've read, and I was so overwhelmed looking at that. Okay. A thesis. I did just read a thesis. Hi, Blackout. Welcome to the stream. Okay. We have Babe as a nickname, Car as a nickname, Zoom as a nickname, K-Dog as a nickname, Horms. Hans. I like Horms. Horms is a silly one. I've never seen Horms be a name. Horms. What a silly name for a silly guy. Horms. Will Pokemon Coliseum, GameCube, Nintendo Switch Online for Switch 2 get an online play? I have no idea. I would love for it to be, but unfortunately, I do not know enough information to say, unfortunately. I think we're still waiting on more. Unless anyone has any other information on it. But as of my understanding right now, we are still waiting. Yeah, I'm so excited for XD to come to the GameCube. I have been waiting for it for so long. Every single Nintendo Switch Direct, I've been like, please give me XD Gale of Darkness. And then the one time I don't react to a Nintendo Direct is when they announce it. That was like... That will forever be my Roman Empire, chat. Also, while we are here, let us check out Registeel's ability. We have... Natural Cure. You chased me with a Suicune around the map 2 times. Now I know. Now I'm understanding. I was going to say I know the name, but I couldn't remember where I knew the name. Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, all right, who is this diva? It's all coming together. Have a good one, Azzy. We have Mawile and Onyx. Nexus popped off. I loved his reaction. It was so silly. I would have just erupted. Unfortunately, that stream was not happening. There was no way. That, like, Nintendo Switch Direct happened at, like, the worst possible time it ever could have happened for me. And I was like, there's just no way this is happening. And like I said, of course, that's when they decide to announce it. But it was very silly watching everyone's reactions, let me tell you. Was my recent DM too much stimulation? What do you mean stimulation? I know you messaged me an update. I worked 11 hours yesterday. And I basically spent all of my time today at the dealership, so I have not been able to read it. Oh my god! Chat, there ain't no way we get Registeel and Zapdos back to back. Oh my god. Chat, this is going crazy. We going crazy. Shadow of Legends. I mean, basically, it is very ironic that this is the electric guy and he's supposed to have electric type Pokemon, and the Pokemon that he has is a yellow electric type Pokemon. Like the way that this is playing out is very poetic, and I'm a little bit in awe. A little bit in awe of its gusto, its courage, its imagination, its tenacity. We heard you had a bad... We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. I'm really excited to play Fire Emblem Shadow of Radiance. It's like $400 otherwise. That's like astounding. I've never played a Fire Emblem game. I've watched the gameplay and it doesn't seem like my kind of vibe, but like I am happy for the people who enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the rarest GameCube games ever. This is so fascinating. So I'm not gonna lie, well, I guess it makes sense, but I was gonna say, I genuinely have not heard that name ever until you guys said it. It's like Pokemon Conquest. I'm understanding. Okay. Understanding. Is this any more thesis? Oh my god. Okay. This group chat's so silly. Okay. Has anyone, by the way, played the update to Baldur's Gate that happened? Any new patch Baldur's Gate players? I heard the new patch came out. Like the final patch for Baldur's Gate. And then they're never making another one because they hate us. But I've seen some very silly like photo op modes. I haven't played it yet either. I have not had free time, nor just a day off where I haven't had to spend it at either like a car dealership fighting for my life or like, I don't know, anything else. But listen, chat, when I get that self-care day, man, we are going to be going crazy. There's going to be hash browns involved. There's going to be like Baldur's Gate potentially. I've been getting back into Star Rail 2. I pulled and I got the dragon butterfly chick's character and her light cone. I got both like super under odds. I lost my entire other train of thought. I also have like 3 different Dragon Age the Veilguard runs that like I still need to do. You lost your 50-50 to Zila? I'll take her. Give me the 50-50. I'll treat her well. Zila, my beloved. No, I was laughing my ass off, Blackout. Like, you genuinely have nothing to worry about in the slightest. I was more so like, you know, they're losing, but he's being really brave about it, you know? It was more so like that. I feel so much less bitter if it was... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That is understandable. For sure. I lost my first 50-50 to Bronya. Which, I mean, like, I guess if I'm gonna have, like E1, E2, whatever, like, Bronya's not a bad one to have it on, you know? I didn't want Bronya. I didn't. I'm a little concerned. I need you to stay in the ball. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about winning or losing. I still do my thing, and if I have an opportunity, I take it. You know what? To do that in rank 2, mad respect. I unfortunately do care about winning or losing a little bit. We're making a Unite team, like an actual competitive one, and we're gonna compete next year. But I respect the silliness. I try to have the silliness, but also be like, hi, I want to win. You know what I'm saying? But chat, we got Zapdos. And Masquerain can be purified. We're winning. It's got Trace. Chat, the final raid boss is here. We have Zapdos and the Registeel. Chat, all right, we're going to get the Registeel, and then we're going to go up to Zapdos. Everyone follow? It's 2 different maps, but you know what? If we're working together, we can unify them as one. Okay. That's really silly. All right. While we're here, does anyone have a Masquerain nickname? No, we basically already have a team. I was ranked 864 this year. In the world in the new patch, I reached Master Day 1. You know what? Respect. Respect. I only played a few games last night. Are you one-tricking Raichu for that? Or what are you playing for that? Mushu. Congratulations, Mushu at Shelby. I really could care less about this thing. Unless it gets something crazy. We're not looking good. Yeah! Imprisoned string shot, chat. You will never see it coming. All right. Oh, you spelled it M-U-S-H-O-O. S-H. Yeah! Imprison, string shot. You have like nothing good at all. Imprison, string shot, metronome, and detect, chat. They hate to see us coming. They hate to see us coming. Oh my god. It is trying its best. It's just like me, but let me tell you guys, holy moly. Okay. All right. Let's meander our way back over here. And I'm going to leave you guys in suspense. I don't want to like bait you guys, but so unfortunately, because I have an 11-hour shift tomorrow and it's going to be awful. With all of the yeah, no, it's going to be awful. I need to have the mental capacity to be able to exist tomorrow. So because it's 10 o'clock at night and I wasn't able to get home because I was at the dealership with my mom helping her get her car, we are going to call it a stream here. However, I work an 11-hour shift tomorrow. I should be back Sunday, depending on whether or not we have plans for Easter. I don't know what our Easter plans are going to be, but after that, my life should go back to normal, and then we can stream regularly again. These last 3 weeks have been awful. So we will finally be at a baseline. We can finally exist like normal again, which is so massive. So very excited to be streaming more consistently again. I just need to have time to eat dinner because I have not eaten hardly anything all day today. And then that way I can get to bed and relax and recharge and do all that kind of stuff so I can be the best version of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed I can be given the circumstances of what tomorrow is going to be. If you don't hear from me Sunday, just know that it's probably because I am so down bad I am recovering in bed and refusing to get out. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Happy Easter to those who celebrate. If not, I hope it's a happy, relaxing weekend for everyone and, you know, you get to do something fun for yourself, and that's what matters. But in case no one told you guys today, I'm proud of you. Relax, do the self-care, all the things that you need to do because there's only one of you and nobody can ever replace you, gamers. I'm going to call it here. Have a wonderful night, gamers, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great night, gamers. Good night.